Hi everyone, welcome back to Sweet and Moist Cakes. I'm Kamisha and today I'll be showing you how to decorate a stunning wedding cake using my stacking and decorating techniques. Whether you are a home baker or a professional, I hope you will find some helpful tips to elevate your cake decorating game. We will be going through the entire process, from stacking the tiers to the beautiful finished touches. So grab your tools and let's get started. Before we start decorating, it's essential to plan your design. Think about your color palette, theme, and decorative elements like flowers or piping details. Today's cake features a classic white buttercream finish with elegant pearls and delicate floral accents. I'm going to be using a 2-layer 10-inch cake for the bottom tier and a 2-layer 6-inch cake for the top tier, all vanilla filled with strawberry filling. Here's what you will need: cake tiers, buttercream, fillings, piping bags, floral decorations, cake boards, and some support dowels. Let's get into it. First, let's assemble our tiers. Make sure each layer is level with filling between each cake layer, then crumb coat to seal in all crumbs. Refrigerate until the crumb coat layer is firm to touch. Then we're going to be ready for this final coat of buttercream that we are now applying. This part requires patience and practice. I now prefer the chosen method of applying my buttercream using the spatula versus the piping bag for more than one reason, but I'll share that with you in another video. After applying the frosting evenly over your cake, use a cake scraper to smooth out the frosting until it is as flawless as possible. This part is going to require your patience and your practice. Over time, you are going to continue to get better and better so long as you don't give up. We all have that expectation to get a flawless finish the first time we do this, but that's not the reality. It is going to require you to have some patience and to keep practicing and practicing to figuring out what works best for you, how to hold the scraper at the right angle. Once again, what works for you will only be determined with time, patience, and practice. We will be applying various sizes of edible pearls to the frosting while it's still soft, so I'm not going to refrigerate it after we finish the flawless outside layer of frosting. I'm going to take various sizes of this edible pearl and we're going to pretty much in a system place them on. I'm going to start with the big ones first, and then I'm going to put in the medium ones and then the smaller ones, and then we're going to entirely cover this bottom tier with these beautiful edible pearls. Usually when I began cake decorating, I would use a tweezer to apply these pearls, but because I'm going to be applying so many to this cake in various sizes, and it's also not my first time doing this design, I am literally just, as you can see, just putting them on freestyle. Like, this has been built in me over time. This didn't just happen overnight, right? So I want you to know that it's going to be the same thing for you. Maybe at first you're going to start off using a tweezer or some other tool that's out there, and then after a while you can easily freestyle. If you would like to know where exactly I got these sprinkles from, I will be placing the link in the description for this video, so you can go ahead and get those for yourself if you would like. Personally, whenever I'm buying these, I'm buying them in the 2s and 3s because I tend to use sprinkles a lot on my cake designs. While I continue to put these edible pearls on this cake, I want to share this review with you from the customer of this beautiful wedding cake that I am designing right now. Hi, listen, I wanted to message you today, but I was so busy and tired. The cake was amazing. I love it and it tasted good. A friend messaged me today about how good it tasted and asked for your number. Thank you so much for making it special. Once I get the professional photos back, I will be posting and tagging you. Girl, you should dance. It was so beautiful, just like I wanted. It looked elegant and tasted great. You did your thing. That's what I call service. So you heard it for yourself. The customer was really pleased with the outcome of this cake. This is exactly why I want you to watch to the very end how this wedding cake has been executed from start to finish. That way, if you find any little gems here and there throughout how I do it, feel free to embrace it. This is why I love to share content, because I know that we all have many different ways to do things, but we can always learn from one another. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to like this video and also subscribe to my channel and continue to grow here with this amazing community. The only thing I ask of you is that you comment and let me know what questions you have, what areas you're having struggles in. That's the only way I'm going to be able to help. Now look at how stunning the bottom tier has already come out. Now it's time to refrigerate it, and we are going to repeat the same process with our top tier. The top tier consists of 2 6-inch cakes, and it's also filled with strawberry filling. I'm going over it again with our American buttercream, and I'm going to be using a spatula to apply the frosting. Now, I mentioned previously that I used to use the piping bag method, but there's various reasons why I stopped. Now, it's time for me to share those reasons with you. 6 years ago, when I began cake decorating, I began with absolutely no experience. Everything that I learned was through trial and error and also watching videos here on YouTube. I never once gave up. Regardless of the results that I got at that time, I was always amazed and super happy that I was still improving and could also realize that I had so much more ways to go. Now, when I used to apply the buttercream using the piping bag method, what I realized is that those slopes and everything, when you apply it, it looks slopey. Then you're going to use your scraper and you're going to smooth out the outer layer. So when you do get the outer layer smooth, when the customer cuts into the cake, what they're going to be seeing is just these rows, literally rows of buttercream and then a smooth layer. I personally did not like the visual aesthetic of this, because when I think of someone eating my cake, I want them to, when they cut in, it's a vibe. When they cut it out, it looks yummy. Everything about it looks amazing. Everything from ground to finish, everything is like intact, and they literally see where effort and thought has been put through putting this cake together for them. So that was my reason for stopping using. That's why I stopped using the piping bag to apply my buttercream. Then I adapted to using the spatula method. As you can see, I've demonstrated here that the structure comes out really good. So when the customer cuts into the cake, they won't be seeing any slopes and hills and valleys, but they'll be seeing a nice clean canvas. Now, I'm applying once again, because I did say before that we're pretty much repeating the same process as we did for the bottom tier. Our canvas has been created, the final layer of frosting is on, and now I'm going to be applying the different various sizes of the edible pearls as well to the top tier. I am not going to put any pearls down to the very base of this tier, because I am going to be lifting this tier to put it onto the bottom tier of the cake. So we're going to go ahead and once again freestyle and apply our edible pearls. So I have a question for you, my viewers. Do you think this is too much sprinkles? I would really love to know. Do you think this is too much sprinkles? Bear in mind, this is not my first time doing this design. I've done this cake for a amazing friend of mine in Montego Bay, Jamaica, and it was the same outcome. Herself and her guests were absolutely pleased. Like, they were amazed with how this cake came out. So our top tier is now ready. I'm going to refrigerate it, and once it's refrigerated for at least an hour, I am going to assemble the bottom tier with the top tier. But before we do that, we are going to map out the section where we're going to put our top tier. Instead of guessing, I came up with this technique to use the same size board that you use for your top tier. Place that board onto your bottom tier and create an outline of that board. This will tell you exactly where to put your top tier when you are putting it on. It removes the guessing and it also increases your confidence. Now, we're going to also put in our dowels. Do not ever stack a cake without putting in support dowels. The weight of the top tier is going to be weighing down on the bottom tier, and you do not want a catastrophe. You do not want your cake just capsizing at the very worst moment. Okay, so we're going to place 4 dowels. You can put more if you would like. I typically use 4, but if I'm doing a 3-tiered cake or higher, then I put more support dowels into each tier depending on the size of the cake. For this one, I'm going to be using 4, and I know for sure that it's going to give it a really good support. Now cover those dowels, the top of those dowels, with some buttercream, and this will also work as an adhesive to help to hold down your top tier onto your bottom tier. Now, let me go into this cake fridge and get our top tier. It has definitely been in there for at least an hour, so I know it's nice and sturdy. And this method that you are about to witness is foolproof. You hear what I tell you? It is foolproof, and believe it or not, I came up with this on my own. So I'm taking that same cake board, placing it onto the 6-inch top tier, and now I'm mapping out the center of the top tier. I'm going to be using a pizza spatula. Use whatever device or tool you have that works best for you, and I'm going to lift it. See how easy that was? Lift that top tier, look where I have my outline, place it on, and just like that, you have already stacked your cake. I mean to tell you, like, my confidence level when stacking cake now is like through the roof because of this technique. Take out that dowel, celebrate the fact that you have stacked that cake, yes, and now we're going to put in the final dowel through the entire center of this cake to make sure that your cake is completely stable, because guess what we say? No lean cakes on our time, no cakes dropping down, no wobbly cakes on our record. Okay, we are putting it to be nice, beautiful, and to also stand nice and firm. Now let's floral up this cake. I brought these are not real roses. I brought these from the craft store, and I brought them back from Cayman with me to Jamaica. And what I pretty much do is just fluff the petals out to give it a more, elegant look, because when they're just straight up, they're just not giving roses. So just fluff your floral a bit, and then I'm placing them onto the top tier, and I'm also going to be placing some onto the side. This is exactly how the bride wanted it, and I also love the alignment, because I do believe that less is more. Sometimes when you just have too much going on, it's confusing and it takes away. But the simple things are, I always say, less is more. Believe it or not, you stayed with me throughout this entire video, and look at the finished product. Look at how stunning of a job we did to create this custom wedding cake. Now I want you to give yourself a pat on the back and let us rejoice over the fruits of our labor. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please remember to like and subscribe, and see you in my next video.